Good morning, Vietnam!
Rise and shine.
I'm the leader of the Repeal the 19th.
I think it was awesome. Sorry, whoever's offended by that concept, I don't care. I thought it was awesome.
Because we have a tendency to think that way around here.
My nigga.
Y'all the ones bringing this stuff in here, but I'm the poster child for it.
Where are you from, bro?
Oh, I'm from Tennessee.
Oh, that's a sick accent, bro. I haven't heard that before. That's awesome, dude.
It's my team. It's my quarterback.
And you're trying to get a controversial statement out of me. But
Come after me! I'm a man! I'm 40!
Bring your ass. Hey.
You serious?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Game On. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Will from Game On. He's Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. We are the number one sports show on the internet. We are your favorite sports show. We are your favorite streamer's favorite streamer. We are the most professional, on-time, non-clickbait sports show on the internet, and we are here to bring you the latest and greatest going on in the sports world. That being said, how we doing today, Crick?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right
All right.
this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Won some bets last night, man. It's okay. One little hockey bet, man. We hit a prize pick, so we're all right, man. We're headed to championship weekend with some optimism. So, how you doing, sir?
Doing good. Good morning, Red Android. I'm doing good. I've got I found out this is my new favorite time of the year. So we
Okay.
got that going for us. So we'll tell the fine folks about that. We'll recap last night's game in the NFL because that was a wild ride. We've got Bill Belichick, as you can tell by the thumbnail. We got Bill Belichick. Shocking news actually by him. We'll see if it's I don't know. It seems like he might go coach, but not where everyone thinks. So that's kind of interesting. And then we've got highlight playoff today. Round one, highlight play. I don't know if to say round one. I know it is round one, but I also want to say semifinals. You know what I mean?
Let's just call it semifinals. Sounds cool.
It sounds so much better, doesn't it? But then
Yep.
it sounds like we've been in the playoffs for a while. One
Yep.
could argue though, this week was a playoff week. I mean, hell, we had the Fireballs and the Renegades,
Yeah.
That was a playoff game.
Yeah, basically it was. They had to have 3 points to get in that thing. So yeah, I like it when you say semifinals, man. It sounds better that way.
Okay. Well, I'm already seeing in the chat some requests. So let's do this. Welcome in everyone. Those of you that are new, welcome. Smash the like button. Give us a follow. Like I said, we are your favorite sports show's favorite sports show. Right, Crick?
That's right.
Right. That's what I'm talking about. Also, I see the mommy milkers in there.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. It is Feel Good Friday, and we are feeling good, and we are starting off the right way. Ain't that right, Crick? I got my coffee right here. Oh my God, I need this morning.
Yeah, man.
Apologize. We are always on time, and today we were just a little how do I want to say this? A little off of on time, okay? But we were still on time because we started when we were supposed to start, all right?
Yeah.
And it was the little one, dude. I had to when the kiddo, so really don't know, I got two baby girl twins, right? And so one's in our room with us, and when she's semi-awake, it's real hard to sneak out of that room. You know what I mean?
It is.
I don't want to do anything to fully wake her up, so oh boy, it's been a while since I've had one of those days, but here we are. We made it through.
Hey, we're here, sir. We're here. We did make it.
Let's see. We got Master of the Rumble in here. What up, buddy? We got Loki, Heavy Steps, Boku, B. McCormick. Man, did you see what he did?
You just skip over Mont, man?
I'm going to get to Mont. I just got to say something about B. McCormick real quick.
What'd he do, man? He's always
good morning, Mont. Good morning. And guess what B. McCormick did? He was in the pump. I didn't really get to listen to you guys yesterday. I know I hopped in the chat for like a few, but I wasn't really. It was insane. It was crazy. Yesterday at work, and but anyways, B McCormick was in the chat, and he gave everyone an early Christmas present. He told you guys Montgomery first touchdown.
Bink. Easy money.
Nailed it.
Easy money.
Nailed it. I was
I'll
like,
tell you
I'm
what,
proud
dude,
of you.
if you're playing daily fantasy, every Lions game, if you're not playing both running backs, you're a fool.
Yeah, I saw they both had like basically 19 points each yesterday or something.
If
Or
you have
depends on
both
which
those
score.
running backs on your fantasy team, period, and you're not playing them every week, you're a fool.
If you had both Lions running backs and you had Josh Jacobs and you started all three of them yesterday.
Goodness. Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. If I had those, I totally wouldn't have done that, but that would totally be the play.
Yeah. That's right. We are the most professional on-time non-clickbait show on the internet. That's right.
Did you know that I saw this stat a little bit ago? It's kind of crazy. I know we're going to get in the game, but did you know the Packers were 24-0 all time when someone rushed for 3 touchdowns?
I did not know that. Could you imagine what Josh Jacobs 3 touchdowns with Lions to win parlay would pay?
Oh, golly. See, why can we never find that sweet anti-correlation just laying there in the dirt?
Whenever I bet someone yesterday to score 2+ touchdowns. And every time I do that, it's always a random someone. I had Amon-Ra St. Brown because do you remember, and this is what made me do it. Do you remember the last time they played this season? He had it wasn't just because he had a really good game, because I don't usually do that. I don't usually go, oh, well, he had a good game, so he's going to have another good game. I don't really like that.
He had a crazy amount of yards, but no touchdown in that game, right?
Yeah, he had a crazy amount of catches.
Yeah, it was something like 10 catches.
I think he got 1 touchdown in that game, though. I think he did.
Okay.
But anyways, yeah, he had a great game. I'm like, well, now you're going to be home on turf. You should be. I mean, this should be golden for you. But here's why. Remember when he was walked into that game? He was wearing the Packers suck shirt.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, maybe he just hates Green Bay for some odd reason. So I was like, let's see if that's true. I mean, he was all right, but he didn't get in the end zone yesterday. You know who's dead to me?
Tell me. Jaden Reed.
I think, yes. I don't want to hear you bring his name up ever again for the rest of this season. I don't. That guy's a bum. You telling me that the Packers scored over 30 points and that guy not only it's one thing to not get in the end zone. It's the other thing to not even have a catch, not even a rush. Nothing.
I saw when he was on Amon-Ra's podcast a few weeks ago or whatever, and he told him just wait till I come up to Detroit. We're still waiting, man.
Dude, I had that beautiful parlay. I gave you all I needed with Jaden Reed to get over 50 yards. It was a beautiful anti-correlated parlay. It was Packers Detroit to win. Gibbs under. Easy money. Josh Jacobs touchdown. That was easy. He got 1 3/4 straight. And then just needed Jaden Reed. 50 yards. When a game where there was 31 points scored by your team, you did Jack diddly. I mean, I thought he got injured. I was like, damn, well, that's terrible luck. And then I looked it up and go, oh no, he's out there. He's just a bum. He sucked.
It always drives me crazy, dude, when I see a team score a bunch of points like this, and I know I've got one of the top offensive weapons. Then I go check his fantasy points, and he didn't even put his shoulder pads on, it seems like. Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
It's crazy, too, because he had like 130 yards last week. So it's not like – now, listen, if he would have came up short, like got like 45 yards, I'm like, oh, okay, well, that just happens, right? But the fact that he didn't even give me a chance, didn't even give me a sweat.
Catch a ball.
God, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, I'm telling you, it drove me crazy. That surprised me a lot, too, there, especially with Romeo Doubs out. Thought for sure he would be getting some blue. Christian Watson came through, of course.
I saw some, yeah, he came through for steps big time. I saw someone online post. They posted like, Jaden Reed ruined everyone's same game parlays today. I'm thinking we should get a class action together, a little class action lawsuit.
Do we need to call? What is that? Is it Integrity or whatever? Who's the people that investigate the gambling?
Yeah. Oh God, what's his name that runs it?
Isn't it like U.S. Integrity or something like that?
Yeah, it's something integrity ran by God, I forget his name. Matty Holt. Right? Yeah.
Those people are
I'm just
wizards.
gonna call Robert. You don't want to mess with that. Now that he's back on his feet, man. I saw he did a bourbon yesterday. I didn't listen to it, but I saw that man. That man's looking. He's doing shows with Alex Jones and stuff again. I mean, that guy looks like he's back, baby. Let's go.
Feeling much better, man. He seems to be
Good,
feeling much better.
Good. That's what we like to hear. Hey, let's get in. Before we get into the rest of the game, I want to tell you two things. One, this is my favorite time of the season.
Okay. A lot of folks seem to be that way.
Season. Is it your favorite time of the season?
Yeah, debatable.
Debatable.
Yeah. Why is it your favorite time? Tell me. Maybe you convince me.
This is my favorite time of the season because and I didn't realize this was my favorite time of the year until now.
Okay.
Because I'm all for the pissed off cricket with the college football playoff. Like, I'm here for it. All these different replies, how upset you get on stream all week, and the fact that you're going to be even more upset next week, and probably the rest of the college football bowl season and playoff season. I didn't realize how much I needed this in my life, but I'm enjoying it. You never interact like that with people.
I don't. I never.
And I am just down here having a good old time.
These damn Twitter wars, man. But I can't sit back and watch this.
I can.
I can't sit back and watch all these idiot Alabama fans beating their chest, trying to give all their excuses and things. I can't listen to it, man. People are fucking fools. I won't stand for it.
You know when they say unleash the Kraken? That's me right now. Get him, Crick. Get him.
It's blowing my mind. I'm not getting fired up this morning. I'm in a good mood this morning. I'm gonna keep it that way. We're gonna stay right there. I
didn't say we had to dive into it. I'm just saying this is my favorite time of the year, and I didn't realize it was gonna be. It was like a nice little Christmas present. Like
you will see no more Twitter wars for me any other time of year than right now.
Even just yesterday when you were doing the stream. And I was just poking the bear, and you could just hear it. You were like, I'm ignoring him, but then you could just hear it in your voice. You could just get it over, and you're like, and I'm like, yeah, that's the passion. That's what I love. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm working on keeping myself calm down for everyone's sake. They're gonna play the damn game. I'm ready for them to play the damn game. I'm seriously so ready to get these damn conference championships over with. Like, I've never gave less of a shit about the conference championships in all of my life. I want to be done.
Else?
What now?
You want to know something else?
Mm-hmm.
Freaking NBA is a fickle bitch, dude. It's just like it was looking good for me yesterday, and then last night I checked the scores and I went 0-3, just like that. I was looking like a 2-1 night, and I went 0-3, and I was like, what the hell happened?
You remember yesterday when we were putting that little parlay in, the money line parlay, when I think maybe NL or somebody was in here and was like the Jets, and we went up going Jets, Bulls, Jets.
No, we Spurs.
Yeah, Jets, Spurs, Lions. Well, I did flip it around and take all the plus money ones on a little and just put a little sprinkle on it because it was like 10-1 or something like that. The Jets lost in OT, and then you had the Packers coming down at the end there with a shot. We had a shot in that thing. And then the Bulls came through, but I was like, I feel like we do this all the time where we find small favorites and we just try to parlay them together, and then we get reverse swept. I was like, one of these times I'm going to be on the right side of this reverse sweep here.
That's funny.
I thought last night was the night, man.
I thought the Jets won.
They did wind up. They won an OT. I saw it was tied 2-2 at like late in the third, and then they wound up.
That's one that I was so pissed because I got the Lions that won, I got the Jets that won, and then all I needed was the Spurs. And my God, dude. I know that Wemby wasn't playing, and I knew Wemby wasn't playing when we were talking about that, but this team should still be capable of beating the Bulls. And like you said, your whole theory is like when a star player is out, you think that they're not going to do well. They usually do well. This was a great game for them to figure out who they are. They cannot shoot threes, but they try to convince themselves that they can.
They try so hard.
Dude, it was embarrassing. And I was pissed. I was so pissed. I had that parlay together. I had all those parlay together, had a nice honey bun on it, and it didn't even have a chance. Didn't even have a chance.
I saw that the Bulls were up by 17 or something at the damn half. But we did call that, did we, Loki? We was talking about that on Pump the Brakes yesterday, man. When I was looking at the player props and saw Curry was listed out of the game and they were small dog. The line moved up some. And I was like, we got to bet the Warriors damn money line if they're benching Curry. And they won straight up.
Yeah, that one too, real quick. That one. Oh, and then the one that I told you yesterday, I didn't bet it. I was going to bet it, but I didn't tell you bet it because I got in my own head about it. But I was like, hey, don't take the points with the Raptors there. Remember this yesterday? I said the Thunder are going to blow them out. The Raptors, I know it's a lot of points. It's not even going to be close.
Oh,
I don't know why I didn't. I don't know why I didn't bet that one.
You did tell me that because I was like, that feels like a lot of points. That Raptors team, I feel like they've been covering well and all. You're like, don't do it.
Well, then I had the Suns versus the Pelicans. Pelicans still don't have Zion. They're talking about Brandon Ingram getting traded. The Suns, yes, Durant's out, but I mean, you got Booker and a great squad, right? And
I even asked you about that one. I was like, why is this weird ass line so small? The Pelicans are terrible.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden they let the Suns were looking good. I mean, they were up what 11 at half, and then they let the Pelicans score 45 in the third quarter. What the hell are we doing?
That's a bunch of points in the third quarter, bro.
Yeah, I bet that was like Brandon Ingram's all his points. He got 29 last night, whatever. And then the Spurs and Bulls pissed me off. And then of course, this one is just inexcusable. I mean, I was listening to what you were saying about Curry being out, and I was like, oh, okay, well then. But then when Curry and Draymond both got ruled out, and it was rumored that Wiggins might not play either, I was like, man, this Rocket squad is way too good not to win this one. No, way too good not to. And then of course, the Rockets shit the bed.
NBA is nuts, man. It really is nuts. I'm okay with letting college football piss me off because I love it so much. I'm not okay with letting the NBA piss me off. This is why I don't bet on it, man. Because this shit's crazy.
Well, yeah, I hate it. It's like, okay, you gave up 18 in the first period. You're looking good. It's a good game. And then you give up 31 in this. Like, what are we doing in the second quarter? Like, what are we doing? I don't know.
What up, X Stalcy? Let's call you X, man. What up, X? How you doing, man?
Stalcy almost looks like Stacy, but mommy milkers.
You got some tickle bitties and you don't know how to swing? Well, I'm here to help you. Next, you want to tuck your right arm and lay your left arm on top of that mommy milker. Bombs away?
Bombs away indeed. Good morning, Sporting Electron. How we doing? I heard Ingram was playing, so I bet the Pelicans money line. Well, you were smart, my friend.
Nice. Good fire.
I'm happy for you.
We did get that. We got the Hurricanes puck line to come through last night, or the Avalanche.
If this was real, would watch, said Mastering. Let's see.
Ooh,
hold on.
Oh, he usually is pretty good about giving us stuff we're good to go on. Can we show it? Oh, what does this say here? Oh, I gotta blow this up. Hold
on. This would make an epic undercard if this fight were to happen. So this name Andrew Tate and Jake Paul fought, and then you had the Hawk to a girl, and I'm pretty sure this is I forget who this is. Oh wait, Lily Gaddis versus Haley Welsh. Yeah, that would be funny. That would be funny. Man,
who's Lily Gaddis?
I think she's an annoying liberal.
Oh,
that makes stupid posts on the internet.
Bet all the money on Hawk Tua.
No, you can't. You can't bet anything on Hawk Tua. You see the heat that she's been in. She made a
First of all, I don't know anything about anything on this. So, what are we doing? What'd she do?
Just gonna cover your bases real quick.
Yep, I don't know shit about it.
I don't know anything about this woman.
Yeah, I just want to make sure y'all know. Only thing I know is that's the Hawk Tua girl. I don't know what she's done lately.
So she's been under fire last few days because she made one of those shit coins. She made the Hawk Tua coin, just like the Walking Bets gal did, and everyone else is doing. And sure enough, her and there's 10 people that owned 97% of the coins before they were even public. And then she comes out and she's pumping it up. She's on her podcast, getting everyone all pumped up. And then everyone, and then after people start buying in the money, and then all of a sudden you just see the meme coin just tank.
Well, these people are fools for buying this shit then, man.
I mean, they are kind of stupid. Like, I don't know how you think that like any of these shit coins were, going to be
I've
like a
told
good
you
idea to
from the
invest
beginning
into.
I understand this stuff and how any of it was worth anything and how you could just make your own currency. I didn't trust any of it from the beginning.
Dude, I thought this was funny. So here it was. It was like she releases it. It goes up, 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 up. And then her and all her buddies start sell. And then what made it worse was she was saying, we're not selling. We're not doing all this. We're not. And then apparently there's evidence that says, indeed, in fact, they are selling all of it. They've been selling from the beginning.
Why would you sell all this like right there? Like, why wouldn't you just? I don't understand this stuff.
Quick cash, quick pump and dump, baby.
Just quick pump. But if you leave it in there, it doesn't build more. It doesn't continue to go up or at least sustain.
It depends, unless someone gets the bright idea to sell before you.
This shit's stupid. Right? These people are fools.
Watch this. This is funny.
Oh, you gotta give him that huck too and spit on that thing.
I was wondering what this was. I saw this meme last night and I had no idea what this was about.
It's funny, dude. I love the internet.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Internet's amazing.
Lee, that's.
Oh, Lily is the one that said the N-word. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, can't be doing that, Lily. She made $1 million off fees alone.
Oh,
these people are.
B. McCormick had a baby. I'm proud of you. No shame. Had a baby.
B. McCormick ain't shy, man.
No.
That's crazy.
Sure ain't.
Like I said, I don't understand these people. All these people that just trust these folks they've never met in their life. They just found them on their internet, their Twitter line, and all of a sudden they trust these people.
Some would say that about us, though.
We're not making crick coins and things like that to take your fucking money, though.
We're just giving winners. That's all we're doing.
That's what I'm saying. We're just out here giving the money away.
Yeah, we would never. We would never pump and dump.
Crick coin does have a nice ring to it, though.
I could never do that, though. I could never
do that. For one, I just told you I don't fucking understand it, so it'd be real hard for me to sell y'all.
Like I have a hard time putting out a play that I don't have my own money on. Like if there's a play that like I can't bet, I make that statement clearly. I go, hey, I think this is a great bet. I didn't personally bet it because I can't because it's at DraftKings or something like that.
Yeah,
like our highlight picks, I can't bet it because it's on DraftKings. But I'm like, this is like, trust me, this is what I like. This is what
we give away for free, but we're betting them. Like we're putting our own good hard-earned American dollars on them. We give y'all plays. We're betting the damn things too.
Yeah. Billy got canceled for saying the N-word now is in conservative media. Well, good for her. I think I remember that story now. I do remember that story. Wasn't it a soft A, though, that she said?
It doesn't matter.
Hard R?
It doesn't matter.
There's a difference.
There is a big difference. A big difference. 100%. You can't say either one.
Well, okay. Well, Steps is okay to say it yesterday, but
no. Steps pronouncing a name. Steps pronounced.
Maybe she was too.
I'll show you. Steps pronounced the kid's name. It's
don't show it right now. Don't show it right now. You're gonna derail this whole stream.
We can watch it. Why can't we watch it? It's the guy's name. He's a football player.
Don't show it right now. Okay,
he's a football player. We can't talk about the kid's name.
It was a soft A, and it says Pudge says the word too. I say the word if it's in like proper context. All right, I don't care.
I ain't stepping in that shit.
That's fine. I'm totally okay with it. You know me. I'm up
either way. I think it's foolish if anybody's saying it, but I ain't stepping in that shit for sure.
I think in proper context, people shouldn't freak out, especially if you're like that was when the Barstool Mincy thing when he said it because he was singing rap lyrics. It's like, what are we doing? You know, what are we doing? Why are we getting mad at a guy? He's singing rap lyrics. You asked him to sing the song. He's singing the song, and it was a soft A.
I mean, yeah. I think
there it is, Steps.
I think everybody's awfully sensitive, but
I saw Steps say that yesterday. I was like, I didn't like. All I saw was the reply on my phone, and I was like, "What has gotten into Steps? He never says something like holy cow!" And then I clicked on it to see what it was. And I was like, that makes more sense.
Yeah, we talked about this guy months ago, and then Steps became a closet Eastern Michigan fan, and just turns out He's going to Eastern Michigan now. Steps has to have a jersey.
Oh yeah, Crick. If you want to make $100, there you go.
Nope. Absolutely not. Keep your money. Keep your money. Buy your kids something nice for Christmas, man. Y'all ain't getting
My nigga. Roll your window down.
There you go.
Roll your window down, baby. All right, we gotta get into this stuff real quick. We kind of talked about it already, but Packers Lions last night, good game. It looked like it was gonna be a shitty game, and then good game. I didn't get to see much of it until I saw the first quarter and basically the second half of the fourth quarter. In between was a lot of driving and putting kids to bed.
Dan Campbell's got stones, bro.
You mean like these?
At least that big. That's probably an actual pitcher.
But you know why it's so impressive? Not just because he went for it there at the end, which I liked. Because worst case,
too. I like it.
Right,
too,
you got
man.
your defense there. They got to still get in field goal range and no timeouts.
Home game. You're supposed to win it anyway.
You're supposed to do it.
Yeah.
You're a running team. You should be able to run it down their throat. And
no timeouts left to go back down and try to make it.
Yeah.
I liked it too, man.
I
wish
like
more coaches would do this.
So what people don't, it was 31-31. It was fourth and I don't even say 4th and 1. It was like 4th and 6 inches. And Dan Campbell, instead of kicking what was it, was it like a 38-yard field goal, or was it something like
30, it was going to be a 38-yard.
It was a makeable field goal, but and that would have put you up, 34-31, and them with about 35 seconds left.
Yeah, you're still giving them a chance to win though, because if they don't get field goal range, hey, who's to say they're not going to chuck some crazy Hail Mary like the damn?
Well, and also, I mean, like kicking wise too, how many times have we seen a 38-yard field goal get missed?
It's not a guarantee.
Not anymore. Anyways, and Dan Campbell says, "Nah, we're going to go for it and pick this first down up, so that way we can run the clock all the way down, and then we're either going to overtime or we're making the game-winning field goal." So
I feel like he makes the other coach think so hard about it too, because like 99% of the coaches are going to get up there and try to draw you off sides and then call their last time out and kick the field goal. Just do the more popular football decision. Dan Campbell's like, no, so you're up there guessing whether you're going to jump off sides, if you're actually going to have to hit these guys in the mouth. He keeps them on their toes, man.
Yeah. Drew, I'm going to spin again instead of taking the
95. That's a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah. And so what's crazy about it is not only, I mean, most coaches would have taken it there, right? But what's crazy is they went for it on 4th and 1 on their, like in the third quarter in their own territory, got stuffed. And that led to an easy Green Bay. Like, had they punted away, I mean, they had I can't remember what the score was at that point, but they had, I think it was 21-17. Yeah, 21-17. So they had a good solid lead. They could have punted away, but let their defense go to work or whatnot. But instead, they basically gave Green Bay an easy touchdown where they went up 24-21. And now the pressure was on. And now he was looking foolish, right? He was looking like an idiot. But then, the Lions came out, did what the Lions do. They got the lead back. And then to go for it there, most coaches wouldn't after they already screwed up a 4th and 1. But to have the stones to do that was impressive, It's going to bite him in the ass, though.
It did last year. But at the same time, this guy lives and dies by the sword. He did the same damn thing right before halftime on 4th and goal.
I just say this, though. I know you have Jared Goff there.
Yeah.
I know you're a power running team. But on those 4th downs like that, we've seen the tush push work. Get a different guy in there. Get a Dan Campbell rugby guy. Put him in there. They know what's going to happen. Who cares? Put 2 guys behind him and rugby style push that when it's 4th and 6. Because like we saw last night, Jared Goff damn near tripped and screwed that whole play. I mean, he did trip, and he damn near screwed that whole play up. That last play of the game before the last real play of the game before the kick. Jared Goff went to go on 4th and 1, hand the ball off. For those of you that didn't see, he tripped over his own big goofy ass feet, fell down. Everyone's like, his knee's down. How's the play not over? It's like, because the Green Bay Packer didn't touch him, idiot.
Yeah.
And so but he was still able to get the handoff off to the running back, which how that didn't distract the running back, I don't know.
Solid play. They made it look way easier than it really is.
Yeah, and then they picked up the 4. So there's so many things that can go wrong in that spot. But if we've seen the tush push work time and time again. I feel like that one that they got stuffed, if they would have just tush pushed their way into that one, they need a tush push, and they don't have it.
They ran it a few times. They ran QB sneaks 3 different times last night, and they all gained 2 or 3 yards.
Okay, then I don't know what we're doing.
Jared Goff even audibled out of a play to run down on the goal line. He audibled out and got a look he liked on the front line, and he even audibled into a QB sneak, and he wound up being down at the half-yard line. They gave Dave Montgomery the very next play or whatever. But, yeah, they ran 3 of them last night.
Yep. Good morning, Patriot. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, this guy's I like seeing aggressive calls like this, man. I like when you have a chance to win the game, because right there, you knew if you got that first down on 4th and 6 inches or whatever, the game's over. You win the damn game with that play right there, and you're not beat if you don't get that play.
Dude, I love NFL fans.
3rd down, did you go back and peek at the hit on 3rd down? Did you go back and take a peek at
nothing better than
the hit on?
Do you know how far that guy carried that cheese? That guy's had that cheese in his pocket for 4 hours.
What about the cheese grater? How'd you get through security with the cheese grater?
That's what I'm saying, man. We just let people walk around with cheese graters. That's awesome.
Think about that. Think about the fact he had it in between his cheeks. You know how tough that is?
He had it in that hat.
But then you can't have it shaking. You can't, or else you're cheesing, you're grating your own ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah, what they didn't show is he got escorted out of the stadium right after this clip.
Did he?
I have no idea. Probably not. Surely not.
There's no way. You can't kick that guy out.
They should not have kicked that man out. He probably stuck that in under his hat, man.
Now, my question is, who's in front of him? Because I'd be a little bit pissed if I was in front of you.
Or the person's got to clean that up out of that, out of the field. That cheese.
Actually, take that back. If I was the guy in front of him and we scored a touchdown, I'd be like, come on, and just spray it. Just grade the cheese.
Yeah, a Lions fan. Yeah. Like you're chugging beers.
Yeah, chug a beer and then just get cheese grated on you. We'll start a new.
Yeah, I can see that, bro. What up,
Buku? Everyone wants to know how I got the cheese grater in there.
Yeah, Goff scored a tutty on a sneak. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or wait, did they wind up calling that? That was did he get the tutty, Buku? Or is that the one they called back? Is that the one I'm talking about where he was down? He was just he did have one where it looked like a touchdown, but they wound up calling him down on the 6-inch line.
I do like this. We went all in, baby. We went all in with the prize picks and banked it, baby.
Yeah,
we nailed it. Nice little reef on the old account. We're back for the weekend, baby.
We got new life, bro. I was like, after the game was over, I forgot what we had took. I knew we had the Christian Watson receptions. I saw that, and I was like, I think we took the Jacobs touchdown, so we're good there. I was like, did Jameer go over? He didn't even get close, bro. We didn't even sweat this damn thing.
Told you he wasn't going over.
I just wish we'd have had the Stones to go ahead and take Josh Jacobs over the 1.5 for the Devil. We won't get greedy, though.
No, every time we do that, that means
every time we do that, he scores 1. You're right.
Yeah, or he's going to fumble on the 1 or something like that.
Gross. Yeah, you're right. We won't be greedy. We'll take the winner.
Take the little bank. Lions have won 11 straight for the first time in franchise history. Dude, did you see this? Amon-Ra was. I'm telling you, he hates the Packers.
Damn, homie.
That's what I'm saying, dude. He hates the Packers. Dude, there were some good plays last night.
He juggles, makes the catch, and it's going to
be. Answer the phone.
One more time.
Makes the catch, and it's going to be.
Now watch how homeboy gets up.
Personal, what a poppy! Look at the way he gets up too.
What a ninja! Let's go, dude. I love it.
Oh,
I love division rivals between good teams.
Yeah, except for they were damn near beating each other up to where they were gonna have the knocking out all their best players, dude.
They're all acting crazy. Here we're both making the playoffs, both cruising in, and we're just laying on. I love it. I love it. It's good stuff.
Oh man, Amish Zaku. Good morning. Did you see any of the cheese grater guys' tweets? Security took it away, and someone higher up made security return it. That's awesome. No, I didn't see his tweets. We were just showing him, and we were saying that, wondering how I got that in there. But so they took it away, and then they said no, go give that back to that guy. That is awesome. That is someone in ownership that understands the fans and knows how to have some fun. Because that guy ain't going to do anything harmful with that cheese grater, right? No.
He's not going to hurt nobody.
Hell, this a nice, fun little. They should be giving away at the next game. They should be giving away cheese graters and a block of cheese.
100%, dude. Just pass them out for the first 500 fans in the door or something.
Yeah, the next time they play the Pack, they should definitely be doing that.
Yeah, bro. That's all. See, this is why the Lions are winning things right now and are a good franchise because they understand all the way to the top.
That's right. That's right. But yeah, hey, Dan Campbell, nice work.
I keep thinking the team's going to lose a couple games down the stretch here. I ain't so sure, man.
You think that? Huh?
I keep thinking they're going to drop one or two. You know, I've been saying for weeks now they're not going 16-1 and all this stuff. I'm not so sure, bud.
Dude, those dickheads though last night they were 9-3 against the spread this season. Now they're 9-4. What are we doing?
Well, you pushed for a lot of folks.
No, not in a contest pick that I took. The reason why I took the Lions was because there was some crazy stat when you have a team straight up that's over 75%, and then another team that is also over 75% win percentage straight up. But then the one team is has 11 plus wins or whatever, or is clearly better and favored, right? That team ends up covering at a 70% rate. I heard the stat yesterday and I looked into it. I was like, okay, so the Lions should, and let's be honest, Lions should have covered that damn game. They would have got off their ass in the first quarter and completed some things. And also, not gifted the Packers a touchdown there in that third quarter.
Well, hell, the Packers weren't even on the field hardly for the first half, it felt like.
That's what I'm saying.
Let's think about the Lions, man. They're so good running the football. They just can have these long, sustained drives that eat up clock, take possessions away from the other team. And hell, your best players on the sideline.
Toughest part of the night last night was watching one of the Chiefs players go down after a Packer ran into them. I know, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I know. And if you know, you know.
And did you see? Did you see that?
No, I didn't
did you
see
the guy get bumped into? I mean, it doesn't look like it should have hurt anybody at all. I'm like, if you're an NFL referee and you can't handle that, probably shouldn't be out there.
They don't make them like they used to, Craig.
Don't get me wrong. Old boy that bumped into him was a pretty good size old boy, but I'm just saying, if you can't handle that, you shouldn't be out there.
Yeah. Let me tell you about a new Rumble exclusive company. I want to talk about things that people are afraid to say out loud, Cricket. Who's in control of America's nukes? It's not Biden. Meanwhile, we have Russian ships off the coast of Florida and full-blown wars in Ukraine and Israel. The world is at its most unstable point since World War II, and with nuclear weapons, the stakes are 10 times higher. How do people like you and I stay safe? Every prepper needs to have Radio Guard Ace, the only FDA-approved drug to treat radioactive fallout. Only the feds had it until now. That's why Rumble partnered with 5G Free, the only company in the world that has a supply of the Radio Guard Ace and the ability to prescribe it prophylactically. Get the radiation emergency kit with Radio Guard Ace, potassium iodide, Zofran, and a Geiger counter. There's simply no other tool in your arsenal to protect against a radioactive threat. Go to 5gfree.com and use the promo code STUDIO to save 15% off your radiation kit now. That's 5gfree.com. Click the link in the description, scan that QR code, or just go directly to 5gfree.com. Use the promo code STUDIO, save 15% off your radiation kit now.
Booyah.
Booyah.
Dan Campbell a lock for Coach of the Year?
He's a betting favorite now.
I see that. Minus 130.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth a sprinkle on Kevin O'Connell plus 475?
I don't know, man. I feel like I'd rather bet on one of the other long shots. I
don't know. I'm just thinking Kevin O'Connell, if he winds up plus four, same as Kevin O'Connell, plus 475.
I'd rather bet Mike Tomlin.
I think I'd like to bet them both.
Nothing stopping you.
That's a fair point.
Ever make sure to build your bunker. That's right. That's right. Dude, I had I had a day yesterday. I had the state. There's one lady that's the pharmacy, the Board of Pharmacy inspector. So she inspects and monitors and keeps up on all the pharmacies in the state of Idaho. She gave us a visit yesterday to follow up on the break-in and all that stuff. I haven't met her. We talked to her on the phone. She's a hard ass, but she's fair, right? But
Love those people.
yeah, sort of.
Uh-oh.
Well, she's
fair.
like, yeah, but she's a little over the top on some things.
A little too by the book.
She's a real boom, like whatever.
Okay,
Anyway,
well, I don't really care.
so I've only ever talked to her, but she's nice. So yesterday I got to see her for the first time, and I had just caught up on all her morning stuff. It's like 11 a.m. I had just caught up on all the morning stuff, and I stepped into my office. Now, mind you, my office isn't like away from the pharmacy. My office is in the very front of the pharmacy. Doors open, everything like that. I'm just sitting down because that's where I normally work when I have my other pharmacist. And so I just I went in there, just checking an email from my boss, and I was checking this policy and procedure thing that I was working on, and just sitting down for a second because I've been the only pharmacist there since my other pharmacist is on maternity leave, right?
Yeah.
So all of a sudden, I hear my technician say, "Hey, Will, so and so is here from the board of pharmacy," and I was like, "Oh, she's here," and I go, "Okay." And so I was clicking out everything, getting up, and I turn around and I stand up and I look, and there she is right outside my office door looking at me, and she goes, "Oh, so you just supervise your staff from the office, huh?" Doesn't say hi, doesn't say anything. It just goes, "Oh, you supervise your staff from the office, huh?" And I was like, "Yeah." She goes, "Okay, sure." And I go, "Well, this is how we're starting the day off. Great." I can tell you right now how yesterday went while she was there.
And now, who is this lady again? One more time.
She's the pharmacy inspector for the state of Idaho.
Okay, she's a big deal.
she's
a big deal.
My wife, I was telling my wife all about the ridiculous things that she was saying and whatnot and did and whatnot. She's like, "Why didn't you say this? Why didn't you push back? Why didn't you do that?" I go, "Because I had to bite my tongue because it does me no good. No good." Even she goes, "You got to prove her wrong on this and that." And I go, "No, I don't. Because if I do that, she can make my life a living hell, even if I am right." Like, you know what I mean? It's like one of those, it gets me nowhere to
got to pick your battles.
Yep. I just sit there and go, I'll take that recommendation into consideration. Thank you.
Yep. Absolutely. Your comment has been noted.
Yep. Thank you. Okay. Get out of my pharmacy. Thanks.
Yep. So what did it wind up working out all right?
Yeah, I mean,
just one of those things.
Just one of those things that you just got to go through the motions, just be like, okay, yep. And there's some things that she's saying to me, like, "Why didn't you need to do this, that?" And I'm like, I'm not the owner. All right.
Yeah.
You know,
all,
I know
you hired me.
Tell me so it's recommended, so then I can relay it to the owner. But I agree with what you're saying. But I don't think the owner wants to spend the money to do that. So here we are.
We're a pharmacy in rural Idaho.
Bro, she was trying to tell me that she's like, "Well, you know what the problem here is? That your back wall here is cinder blocks. A car can crash through that real easy." And I'm like, "No.
What do you want me to do?"
And I'm like, "I know. First of all, this building was built probably in the 50s.
I was starting to say this building's older than me. What do you want me to do about your cinder block wall back there?
Yeah, and I'm like, and second of all, no one is driving a car through this part right here. And if they do, that car ain't functioning. There's also a huge dumpster on the other side of this that you can't see. So they got to move the dumpster, then crash a car through here.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Sounds like if they do that and they get away with the drugs, we just got to chalk it up as they yeah, that's what I'm saying. We just got to chalk it up as you earned it. You did it. Okay, that's not our fault.
Dumpster, crash through the cinder block wall, still have the consciousness to get out, steal all the pills, get back in and get away, you've earned it.
Amish, guess how long her hair was? Guess how long her hair was? She tried telling me, she's like, "You really need to get a lock for these things, even though like what we're doing is perfectly legal." And she's like, "Listen, the idea behind it is you keep them in the pharmacy as long as possible. That way police have time to respond." And I'm like, "Listen, lady, if someone came in here and robbed us at gunpoint, I don't want to keep them in here any second longer than they have to. I don't want the police to show up until after they leave, or at least when they're walking out the door, because if the police show up, then we got a hostage situation, guns and stuff."
I'm saying. In my mind, they robbed you at the perfect time, the middle of the night when nobody was there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what she's like, "Well, like in the middle of the night, it's like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. You want them to."
You don't know how desperate them people are, man.
But we don't know if they're going to rob us in the middle of the night, if they're going to walk in there in the middle of the day.
I'm saying, you get a situation like that in the middle of the day, like I said, you get somebody dope fiending or something like that, you never know what them people are going to do.
I know. And bingo, Amish, you nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah, so that was my day yesterday, and it was great.
Golly. Well, I'm glad you threw that, bro. At least you got it out of the way on Thursday, and you got to deal with it on Friday.
Oh yeah, but hell, she might come back today. She says she's gonna keep stopping by randomly just to check in on us.
Okay.
I said, all right.
See you when I see you, Karen.
And then what threw me off, what really threw me off was she was like, as she was walking out, she's like, "Happy holidays, everyone." And I'm like, "What? Where did that come from?"
Oh, she's a happy holidays, not a Merry Christmas person too.
Yeah. She's
one of those.
I did stop because, like I said, I've been waiting to meet this gal, and then we didn't even get to say hi. How are you? And so we were out there, and she was like, "Show me where these cameras are." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And as we're walking, I stopped, turned around, I put my hand out. I go, "By the way, I'm Will. Nice to meet you."
Jessica,
and I got a slight smile out of her, and she shook my hand and said, "Nice to meet you." And then she went right back into serious mode.
I bet you I know who she voted for.
No, you'd be surprised.
You really? Okay. Fair enough. There I go. Judging books by its cover. That's what I get.
I mean, you got to remember. I mean, this state went like 70% for Trump.
That's true. Y'all were pretty red up there. Shout out.
Let's see. Crick, we're going to run through some of this, and then we're going to get into the
highlight championships of the universe.
Mm-hmm. Right. Someone bet $3 million on the Eagles' money line against the Panthers at Circa. Now they're scrambling to try to find action on the Panthers.
I know a guy that'll help take some of this deficit off.
I'm waiting till the very last second.
I ain't gonna lie. I saw this and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Isn't it just?
He's gonna be right.
Right?
They're gonna fool around and they're gonna find a way to beat them in some nonsense.
Something crazy's gonna happen, Crick. Yeah. Something crazy gonna happen. You got a guy bet. They're taunting this dude. They're taunting the world with this $3 million bet. You've got the Panthers. I'm so glad I haven't bet it yet. They were plus 510 yesterday. They're plus 575 on the money line now. I bet you this thing gets over plus 600 by the time we get to kick off.
Bro, it's gonna keep running out. They got to cover all that money at this point. You're a fool if you don't wait until about an hour before game time. Bet that damn thing. If you're gonna bet it, I don't recommend betting it. Will does. I do not.
Patriot, I bet she watches the View. Yeah.
100%. She probably had a guest appearance.
Will should have told her he is the armed, uncensored pharmacist. I didn't want to tell her that I carry. I didn't want her to freak out about that.
Yeah, I was thinking sounds like she couldn't have handled information like that.
I know. I thought she was gonna get mad at me for wearing a hat. She didn't say anything though.
Oh, she let the hat go? Wow.
Yeah, because she seems like real by the. Well, there's no by the book. There's no dress code. So
that's what I'm gonna say. There's no rules. I can't break them.
Yeah. But I don't know. Some people like that.
Yeah.
Next time we'll move the white lab coat to side and show her the Desert Eagle you have strapped across your chest. First of all, I don't wear a white coat. Never worn a white coat other than in pharmacy school when they forced us to. I'm not wearing a white coat.
I'm just saying, you know what? I bet you those people, I'm pretty sure those people that robbed you probably had been in there scoping it out before, just randomly walking around the tampon aisle or something, just looking to see where everything's at. They walk in and see a pharmacist with a Desert Eagle strapped across his chest. I bet you rethink your situation.
No, I bet you they say, "Well, good thing
we're going to come. We're coming in the middle of the night." Yep.
She's like, "Man, it's pretty ballsy. They went right through the front door." And I'm like, "Well, where else are they going to come through?" You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, seems logical. With nobody.
They showed her the back door. I'm like, "There's no way they're getting through that." And then that's
that's
where we got into the whole. Well, they could crash a car through the cinder block. I'm like, then they don't got a getaway car.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
this town is like a strip, a one main strip,
right?
And on the main strip, on the main strip is the pharmacy on one end. And if you crash a car on the main strip through there, I guarantee you someone's going to spot that at some point. I don't care what point in the middle of the night, because it's also a logging town. There's shift changes at like 2 and 3 in the morning. It's like
there's always those old
there's sheriffs constantly patrolling. It's like you're not going to be able to just casually crash into this thing, get out, go grab drugs, get back in, and walk and drive away. And no one's going to be like, "Hey, what happened to that truck?"
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hey, there's a hole in the pharmacy.
You got the old heads like Patriot ain't going to bed till 11, but waking up at 4 in the morning and stuff like that. You ain't got a lot of time there where you're going to be able to get through without somebody seeing you.
Pages, Will, you need a white lab coat and pocket protector. I can't take you seriously till then. Should I do my next Unscissor Pharmacist stream with a white lab coat and just like all serious?
Yeah,
Put
absolutely.
glasses on.
Absolutely. So what do? They throw a rock through your window?
Yeah, so the front doors are like glass.
Yeah, why wouldn't we? Okay, there's the problem. Why wouldn't we make these front doors? This is the owner's problem. This ain't your fault. But why wouldn't we have these doors some sort of like bulletproof type glass?
It is pretty tough glass. It's just and there's supposed to be sensors in the glass. Apparently, sensors weren't working right. So yeah, so they smashed one of those. They smashed the bottom half of one of them, and then they just crawled through, ran in, had rocks ready to break whatever locks and stuff they needed to break. Set the rocks on the counter when they realized they didn't need to break any locks. Because how we have it, and this is perfectly legal, is you can either have all your drugs locked up in like a cabinet or a safe, or this is the controls, right? Or you can have them dispersed throughout your inventory. Because like some people are like, oh, I'll just put all my controls on one shelf. You can't do that. It has to be mixed in with all the other inventory.
Feels like a bad idea.
Yeah. Well, the other guy that was the manager before me there, I guess, was like, well, if someone robs, I want them to grab all the stuff and get the hell out as fast as possible. She's like, yeah, okay, but that's not the law. And I'm like, yeah, that's right. It's not the law. But that's how I feel. Listen, if we would have had a cabinet, because she's like, you need a cabinet. I go, if we would have had a cabinet, these guys would have broken into the cabinet. I don't care what kind of lock we had. They were
broke through the front door.
They had these big old rocks. They were prepared to, you know what I mean? Like they were going to get through it. And then they would have gotten all the drugs. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I told you before, I can't believe they don't make y'all keep that stuff in like a time locked safe or something.
You know how big of a pain in the ass that would be?
I understand,
realize
but I'm just
how
saying,
many controlled medications we fill
with the opioid epidemic we've suffered in this country over the last 10 years or so, I'm surprised they don't make everybody keep that shit locked up, lock and key tight with another safe around the
just
safe.
Makes my day miserable.
I'm not trying to make your life harder. I'm just telling you, it blows my mind that we're not to that yet, because that's been a real problem, and we don't need people just be able to bust in.
They will find a way to get through that too.
Not if it's
the whole damn safe.
You just set it for 10 minutes later or whatever, and then the police will be there by then.
They'll take the whole fucking safe with them, dude.
And how easy is that, Will?
You underestimate these people.
I'm talking about a big safe now. I'm thinking in a pharmacy, y'all got a lot of controlled substances that don't need to be just setting out. And I'm thinking if we get a safe the size of a refrigerator, there ain't no dope head coming in there and getting that thing out in enough time before the police get there.
What a professional.
Since those people are all thinking so clearly.
I'm just saying. Dude, I love this. I thought of you because I was like, yes, Travis Hunter, he ain't winning it. The Oregon Duck on Travis Hunter's Heisman campaign. Snaps ain't a stat, though. It's perfect, dude. Because that's all you hear about Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter's like, they're like, oh, look how many snaps he has playing both ways. He ain't even the best offensive player on his team, Crick. You want to know how I know that? Because Shedeur just won Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year.
I ain't getting into this.
Heisman, get him out of here.
Nah,
Dylan Gabriel's looking at him. He beats Penn State. They go undefeated. Dylan Gabriel, Heisman, let's go, baby.
They're not giving it to Dylan Gabriel. If they don't give it to him, they're giving it to Ashton Genty, which is stupid because half the schedule against high school teams.
That's why they're not going to give it to him. They're going to leapfrog him. They're going to be like, oh my gosh, look at that. That's the only team that went undefeated this year, and they're the Big Ten champs. They beat Ohio State and they beat Penn State. Damn.
They ain't giving it to him, bro.
All I need is Dylan Gabriel to throw 4 touchdowns this Saturday, and it's a lock. You got to admit, if he throws 300 something yards and 4 touchdowns, I got a chance.
If this award doesn't go to Travis Hunter, the Heisman don't mean shit no more.
Well, it doesn't, because last year was a fine point.
That's true.
Last year was a robbery.
That's true too. You're not wrong. At least that man did something that had never been done before in the history of college football.
I don't care, dude. Your team was garbage.
I agree with that.
This one. Let's talk about this real quick, and then we'll get into the highlight. I had to make this the thumbnail today.
I thought it was great. I saw this yesterday, and if you didn't make this thumbnail, I was totally going to pull it up on the old X, because as soon as I saw it last night, I was cracked. I had to explain it to SD14 fan why it was so funny and all that stuff, but she got it. Once she realized what it was about, she was like, oh, that is funny.
That is very funny. Yeah, dude. So Bill Belichick, out of nowhere, I think we all kind of had an idea that Belichick was going to try to come back and coach, but we all figured, hey, maybe he's going to come and coach in the, obviously the NFL, like try to be a head coach somewhere again. No, our guy, Bill, circa max betting limit is 100K on NFL money line. How the hell is someone betting 3 million? Because if you have an established relationship and you're one of the whales and stuff like that with these casinos, they can override it, right? They can accept any bet they want.
Right. You just got to call the guy upstairs.
You have to go in and do all the proper paperwork and all that stuff and like get them to sign off on it.
Get the taxes and all of it. That's a lot of money.
But like a guy that's coming in with 3 million, I guarantee you he's already has a relationship. He's probably have already bet millions and millions.
Probably got an account.
Yeah. So anyways, so Bill decides to take an interview with North Carolina's opening. And I'm like, first of all, North Carolina, you just went from one old ass coach and you're going to go to another old ass coach. What are we doing?
I feel like Bill's bored.
Oh, yeah.
Just bored. He just doesn't know what to do, sitting around talking football with Manning, calling penalties out before they even happen and stuff. And like he's just bored, man. He probably literally just want to go walk around campus and look at 20-year-old chicks.
I don't blame him. I mean, when I'm an old man like that, I'd probably do the same.
Bill's a man of the people, real American hero.
Yeah.
So, but in all seriousness, do you think there's any substance to this, or like really is Bill just?
I'll be shocked if he actually takes the job.
I would too. I would absolutely blow.
I think this is just a leverage play.
Like, especially a place like North Carolina. Like, what do you really think you're going to gain at North Carolina? You're still.
I think this is a pressure play because there's so many bad teams in the NFL right now that are probably just waiting. Like, for example, Jacksonville. That's just waiting for the end of the season to fire Doug Peterson. Maybe this is just like, hey, we kind of do want to like interview Bill. And maybe
I feel like that would be a better spot for him. A place like that.
So I'm thinking maybe this is just a pressure spot that Bill might be going somewhere else. So now that's going to be like, don't be surprised if Peterson gets fired after this weekend. So then they can come in and get Bill hired and whatnot and start talking to him.
Like if you're Bill, if you're going to go to a college, I feel like North Carolina is not going to be the one you want to make your stop at.
Yeah, there's got to be some sort of like tie or something like
like if Lincoln Riley got fired at USC or something, and he was like, hell, whatever.
I can see that.
A place like that, but North Carolina, no.
I don't see Bill recruiting either, dude.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Bill wants to put that time in, dude.
No, I sure don't.
It takes more to be a college coach these days than it does to be an NFL coach for sure.
Yeah, maybe his girlfriend is enrolled there. I don't know. Have we checked?
I think she's a junior.
Some AB was saying sophomore.
I saw that. He said AB said sophomore. AB, that's awesome.
Oh, there ain't no way you want to coach the same place where your girlfriend's going, because you get yourself in trouble looking at all those.
I was going to say, yeah,
other
all those others,
all those other dig old biddies walking around.
Oh man,
yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious, dude.
Oh, Loki, come on now. You know Colorado's schedule is better than Boise State's. Don't give me that shit.
At least we got some. Hey, look at this. Another thing we're going to lose at.
All y'all do is prime quarterbacks up for other teams. That's all y'all do. They get to make their CFP run with somebody.
I thought you won this award. I was like, yeah. And then I go finalists. I go, oh, so we're going to lose.
That's still a pretty big deal. You're going to lose the award and you're going to lose him to somebody else.
Who is going to win this award, by the way?
I mean, I don't know who the finalists are. Probably.
Is this the best quarterback award or what is it?
I think so.
Oh, there ain't no way winning. They're gonna give it to
somebody. It'll probably be like
Shadur's probably gonna win it or something. Yeah,
or Dylan Gabriel.
Who? The Heisman winner?
Exactly. That's what's happened. They're gonna give Dylan Gabriel this one because they're not giving him the Heisman.
Oh man,
you bet Dylan Gabriel to win the Manning Award right now. Take the money laying on the floor.
Oh my gosh, that's exactly what's gonna happen too.
They do. They like to spread those out, bro. They like to give everybody a little hardware to carry home with them.
Except for what's that one award that always like 13 out of 15 times predicts Maxwell?
Yeah, that's the top offensive player in the country or whatever. And sometimes like probably the other two times that it didn't happen where the person won the Maxwell won the Heisman too, they probably gave it to the person that finished second in the Heisman.
Maxwell.
Because they do like to spread those out a little bit. You guys seen? Yeah, he's got crazy stats, dude. Cam Ward.
Yeah, Cam Ward stats, but they don't compare to our quarterback. I mean, he could have put up those stats with us again, but instead,
That's why
we
this
just
is
brought
why
another
Cam,
guy.
this is why Cam left. He knew he was getting beat out by this guy.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what happened.
Old Mater. Old John Mater. I'm gonna miss you, buddy. Gonna
Gonna miss you,
That's
buddy.
that's my life as a Kook fan. We get 1 year rentals. We
You
got
do. You guys are
we got Minshew for a year. That was a great year, though. I mean, that was fine. You know, we had
Oh,
Cam Ward
man.
for a year. We got John Mater for a year. That's all it is. 1 year
Y'all are
rentals.
like layaway for all these other big schools, man.
Yeah.
It's
Come here, put up
awesome.
1,000 or 5,000 yards, ton of touchdowns. At least now, I respect it more now because of the NIL. Like, you're leaving because you're going to go get a bag. I would have done the same damn thing. I'll be honest with you. 1 year in Pullman's enough. 1 year in Pullman is a
man. It
wild
feels like
ass
a
time.
pretty good springboard
I
at this
spent
point.
3 years there. I spent 3 years in Pullman, and it's a wild ass time.
So you're saying if somebody offered you a bunch of money to go somewhere else, you would have?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said, yeah. I'm
Especially
going to take you from the hills of Pullman to the beaches of Miami. You took it.
Exactly. All right, Crick.
It's that time.
It's that time. We got highlight today. This is not just any highlight match. It is the semifinals. The playoffs are here, baby. And we got a rematch from earlier in the week, the Fireballs and the Renegades, to start things off. This is going to be great. By the way, the contest is over. I just want to let you know that the contest is over.
Oh, man. No highlight, no Sparkets tonight?
No, they had you because remember the winner of the contest got to fly out for the championship, so they needed time to get that all put together.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Makes sense.
Yeah, I got you.
Makes sense. But first up, we've got man, dude, this is gonna be fun. We got the Fireballs and the Renegades. Now remember, new rules. There's no singles matches. And the playoffs is all doubles. And it's the first team to 4 points. And if it comes down to it, and it's 3-3, and we need that 7th match. Now that was interesting. That I like it. I like it how the higher seed. So there's some meaning to wanting to get that 1 and 2 seed. You get to pick beforehand who's going to be that 7th match. So you get to pick your best matchup against the other team. That's a huge advantage. And obviously, Goshen and Arats are a no-brainer here. And that 7th match is just one set. 1st to 6 wins the game.
All of it on the line. Let's go.
But I don't know if we're going to get to that. Let's pull up the odds and let's take a look and see. We'll just go down the line real quick and see what are the odds and if we're going to get there. I mean, oh my goodness, dude. Look at this. You got Hikeda and Ubia. What?
We got some heavy favorites today.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So that's what? That's the Fireballs then, right?
Against Ben plays for the Renegades.
Yeah. So I mean, right there we got 1 point. So now it's 1-0. We're just going based off the betting odds. Let's see if we get there.
Well, this is 1.5, right?
No. They're all 1 points now.
Just tell me that. Did I just screw that up? So we're all
they're all 1 points because there's no singles. So there's no point in having 1.5s, right? It's all. So 1 point. And then
no. Doubles are worth 1.5.
Not in the playoffs. That's what I'm saying.
Okay. Because there is no singles.
Yeah, so there's no point. Like, why we
Okay. My bad. I'm with you now, man. I'm with you.
And then we got Gonaga and Arats are minus 400. So now we're 1-1. Dude, this one's gonna be good one. Go Sherry and Ben versus Hormache and Ubia. But Hormache's injured, coming off injury. But maybe the silent assassin could pull something off. But let's just say we're going based off the favorites. So now it's 2-1 Renegades. But they got Jed and Cabrera coming against Correa and Flores, and that's now we're tied 2-2. Oh my God, Crick, we might get there. Then got Go Sherry and Rots. It's a lock of all locks if I've ever seen one. Oh, look at that. And then the Renegades, Gonaga and Flores. So there's going to have to be one major upset by the Fireballs if they want to have a prayer to get to that 7th match. And if they do get to that 7th match, wait, where's it at? Oh, they won't
have odds listed for that
because they don't know if it's going to happen.
Yeah, they won't have odds listed for that. They probably won't.
I mean, if you get to that 7th match, I mean, it's good luck.
Yeah, for sure. Man, I think golly, I don't see anything I just love today. I know that there's somebody still in the set. I know there's a big dog still in the set in here today. and I'm thinking about the old system play, taking a Naki and Ubia to win the first set plus 320 against Gauchieri and Arat.
You think so?
It's been our play lately, man. We know how they do. They come out the first set, they kind of getting a feel for it. Now this one's a little later in the match, so we're gonna have to be careful maybe. But they come out, they kind of get a flow, and then they get pissed at each other. They're over there talking in Basque in the back corner, and you can tell there's some serious stuff coming from Gauchieri to Arat. And they go back out there, bro, and they're just like precision's on point. Like they're just throwing sidewall, score shots all up that back wall in the back corner. Like those dudes are unreal. They just need a little motivation sometimes.
I think we just bet 2-1 on all the favorites. Just each match, just keep watching. Because one of these matches is going to go 2-1. But I do believe when you're that heavy, you're going to win that. You're not going to get upset.
And the odds on 2-1 today are huge.
That's what I'm saying. So if you just do it and you just pray for one of them hits, you're breaking even at the worst.
This is the playoffs. We're not getting sweeps all the way through here.
No, we're not.
Yeah, dude, I'm betting 2-1 on everything.
That's what I'm saying. Just go pick the favorite and go 2-1. Like Gonaga or Rats, 2-1 makes a lot of sense to me because we've seen them slip up, before and then rally.
Yeah, and if we bet 2-1 on all of these, if we were to get 3 of the matches to go 3 legs, we're going to
Applebee's happy hour and watching the second game.
Absolutely, 2 Oreo shakes.
Yeah,
100%.
Wonton tacos, baby.
Wonton tacos, man.
And if we were in Miami, we'd be getting the key lime pie too.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think this is the play, man.
Yeah.
Oh, we got both matches today, dude.
I know. I'm so excited. So then the other one we got today is shout out to our guy Benny. Warriors, Chargers, Battle of the Brothers, baby. Calling out Battle of the Brothers.
Battle of the Brothers. So like Game of Thrones.
It's a rematch from the spring.
And the championship? This is a rematch?
I don't think it was a championship. I think it might have been. I just know that Benny was saying this is a rematch and the Warriors got it because the Warriors won the spring.
Oh, okay. Just a playoff rematch. Okay, I got you. Don't know if it's championship. It could have been semifinals. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And if I'm not mistaken, I think the Chargers beat them last time out, didn't they? Just a few weeks ago?
Oh yeah, they did. Because remember we brought him on. We brought Benny.
That's right. That was the week Benny was on with us, man. And he went out there and beat Big Bro.
Yeah.
That week and everything. Okay. Yeah. So let's see here, man. Let's look.
Actually, no, we had Douglas on, and then he beat Big Bro, and then we brought Benny on to talk about beating Big Bro.
That's what it was. Yeah. That's what it was.
That's
okay.
right.
But yeah, man, I'm looking at some of these, and I know Stan's been playing a lot better, man. They were talking about, I think Stan's kind of newer to the game, stuff like that, but he's been improving vastly each week. And looking at Manny and Stan right there, can't really bet against my guy Ichibide.
Well, remember what Benny was telling us too. He said that last time they played in the playoffs last year, this went to the 7th match, but the Warriors were the higher seed, so they got to. I think it was a semifinal match. I'm pretty sure the Warriors upset the Renegades in the finals last year, and anyways, they said that since the Warriors were a higher seed, they got to pick that 7th match, and they picked Douglas and
Urbieta.
Yeah. And that was just like their best guy. So he goes, this time we get to pick our favorable matchup. That's what he's saying was huge about that. By the way, remind me if he ends up winning this and we get to bring him back next week, remind me to ask Benny. I was curious about this and I forgot to ask him this. I'll ask you. Do you think Benny rides with Douglas over to the match today, or are they going separate? Like, what do you do there? You carpool or you go separate? I feel like if it's me, I'm walking there separately. Or I don't know how far away they live from the place, but I'm going on my own. I'm in my own zone, I
feel like Benny feels like the type guy to me that gets there real early.
Oh, he said he doesn't like to get there early. We just asked about that.
I thought he was the one that's telling us he liked to show up about an hour and a half before.
No, he said hour 15, but he goes, I like to get there, warm up, and play.
Okay.
But he is the third. Remember, he's not up until the 3rd match. So, I mean, maybe he'll get there a little bit. I don't know. It's playoffs, man.
Playoffs, bro. You got to be there ready to go.
I think you stick with your same routine. Yeah,
do whatever you've been doing. If you've been riding with Big Bro, just ride with him again. Do what you've been doing.
No. That's the only thing you do differently. You don't ride with Big
Bro. That's the only thing you do differently. You ain't going to ride. Just ride with him, talk shit the whole time.
Yeah.
You would too. You're the biggest shit talker I know. You'd be right there. Yeah.
No, dude, this is what I would do. I wouldn't ride with him, but I'd be right next to him.
Just
in my
drive
own car, just staring him down.
Every red light, just mugging him.
Yeah.
I get it.
Getting in his
holding
head.
holding my cesta up.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely. 100%. Just tape my
I'm like-
cesta on the front
I'm
of
like
my
the guy-
car.
kind of guy. I'm honestly, I'm the kind of guy that, like, I'll go to a random poker table, sit down, they'll give me my cards. I won't even look at them. I'll just stare at everyone at the table. And then if they put and just keep calling whatever they're putting in and just stare at them as they flip my cards over to see if I won or not. And I would do that.
I used to hate people like you sitting at the poker table. I'm like, you have no idea what this cat's got.
Yeah.
You don't even know what he's got. How can you?
I don't know what I got. And it's like the stone. You know how much that messes people up on the poker tables?
Yes, I do. I'm fully aware.
Yeah, that's
Because you're
how
like,
I
hell,
to
I was only a 60-40 favorite anyway. He's got a 40% chance he's got better cards than me under there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. No, I get it. I hated that.
So let's run through these two. Let's see if we're going to get to that 7th set. So we got 1-0 Chargers based off the odds here. Then we got Zulaka and Arda. This one's going to be close. Julian Nicholas, Zulaka, Arda. But let's just go with the betting odds. Betting odds says it should be 2-0 Chargers. Then Douglas, Manny, Itribide, Benny. That's 3-0. Oh my gosh. So the Chargers are favored in the first 4. Now, some of these are closer. These are a lot closer than the previous game we just saw. But the Warriors are going to have to pull off some upsets.
I'll tell you, I think I'll look at the odds, and usually about 3 hours before the match starts, y'all, they will put up odds up at the top here on DraftKings where you can bet on a side. But I think I'm gonna bet the Chargers, man. I think we might get a little plus money. It might be -110 both ways.
You're gonna have to. I don't know. We'll see. You're gonna have to get. The Warriors are gonna need 2 upsets here early on, because if they can get the 2 upsets, they're favored. I mean, I listen. Douglas and Nicholas, Zulaka, Benny. That's going to be a fun one. If it gets to that one, I will be betting on Zulaka and Benny. They beat him last time. They beat him last.
Gets to that one. Oh, you're right. If they don't, somebody didn't get 4 before that. I think it's going to get to that one, man. I think we're going to see. I think I like.
So where's your upset then? You need an upset to get to that one.
All right. My upset is going to be Williams and Stan to defeat El Barba and Gallo 2-1 plus 280.
I don't hate that one. I don't hate that. I think you're right. I think you might be right on that one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That's gonna be mine. I like that little plus 280 there. I think we're gonna see more 3 sets here. I mean, a lot of the odds are telling you not, but I think we're gonna see some. It's playoffs, baby.
Yeah, playoffs. Well, I think you're right.
Yeah,
hey,
I like that one.
You guys can watch these. We got this is playoff time, baby. What else are you doing on Friday, huh? The first match is at 2:30. Our first game is at 2:30 Eastern. ESPN 3, their YouTube channel, or the FUBO TV. You can get all the links in the description of this stream or video, however you're watching this. And then, at 2:30. And then the second game, the one right here, Warriors Chargers, 7 p.m. Eastern. Man, it's gonna be fun. I'll be at work. Dude. That means 11:30 a.m. for me. The first game starts.
Love that, bro. I love Highlight Fridays.
I love eating my lunch and just kind of checking in and seeing how the matches are going. Especially now it's playoffs.
I love Highlight Fridays, bro. Since they've started doing these double headers, and I get, like I said, 2:30 middle of the day. I ain't got nothing going on, just kind of killing time till the missus gets home. I just turn on Highlight, bro.
Dude, I might have to wear my Highlight jersey to work today.
100%. If you had a cesta, you could take it with you.
I gotta do it for the championship for sure.
Absolutely.
But you guys can go. You guys can go check out the Highlight playoff semifinals tonight. Like I said, ESPN 3, it will be on 2:30 Eastern and 7 p.m. Eastern. Go check it out, and we'll be back on Monday to recap everything for you guys and get prepared for the championship. All right, so go check them out. There's the World Highlight League. Links in the description of this video. Booyah. Yeah. Master Rumble says, who do y'all think would win? I voted on that one. I voted Silver Fox. You got to go with old man strength, man. And now that he's a grandpa, You know what I mean? Now that he's a grandpa, he's got like a little bit of extra boost, a little extra pride, a little extra, that it's like that new dad deal with athletes. But now we got new grandpa.
What are they playing?
Basketball.
Like, we talking NBA Jam, or are we talking out on the court?
Oh, out on the court, man.
Man, I don't know who wins that one.
Look at that silver fox out there.
Oh, bro. You think he shoots free throws like a granny shot?
Nothing but net.
It is smooth, bro. Look at him. Let's go.
Yeah, you ain't. I'm sorry, UB legend. Listen, I know. I get it. I'm just saying, I don't think I can go against that old man strength, Especially now that he's a new grandpa. First time grandpa. First grandchild.
That's fair. Steps, I'll look into that a little bit, and I'll text you about it, man. I don't know for sure yet.
You don't know for sure yet, huh?
Yep, I'm not sure yet. I'll watch that one. I'll let you know.
All right. He just posted a video of him shooting. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Like I said, man. Who wants to go against Silver Fox, man? I don't know. I don't want to bet against him.
It's fair. I'd like to watch it.
Oh, it'd be fun. They should totally do it just to monetize this shit out of that. We'd be hyping that thing up.
100%.
100%. Well, what you got planned today, my friend?
Man, we'll do Crick's Corner today. Probably it might be a little bit after 1. It'll probably be closer to 1:30 or so. But yeah, I got to get Crick's picks out for this weekend and all that stuff, man. But just that, bro. We'll talk college football, Crick's Corner, probably about 1:30.
Oh, dude, one thing we got to talk about real quick before we get off of here. I shit you not, Crick. I forgot to ask you about this. I was driving home the other day, and I was thinking to myself, because they were talking about who's been the most disappointing, coordinator that everyone hypes up and says that's going to get the next head coaching job and then doesn't get one in the NFL. And I immediately thought of Eric Bieniemy. And then I was thinking, I go, where the hell is Eric Bieniemy? Like, he's not with the Commanders anymore. I'm like, where is he? And I forgot where he was. And I didn't look it up, but I was going to bring it up to talk to you about it yesterday. And sure as shit, yesterday, I see on my timeline, UCLA has fired offensive coordinator Eric Bieniemy. I forgot that he was at UCLA. And then this dude got fired. And then what's hilarious is Clay Travis, he says it perfectly. He goes, remember when the entire NFL media tried to tell you Eric Bieniemy not getting an NFL head coaching job was because of racism? UCLA just fired him for stinking as a college OC. But yeah, Mina Kimes, you're an idiot. All right. For you coming, try and play the race card on this stuff. Maybe the dude just isn't.
Maybe he's just not qualified to be an NFL head coach or any head coach for that matter. Maybe he's just not a good coach.
Don't get mad at teams interviewing him just to interview him because of the Rooney Rule, because there's a stupid Rooney Rule, because of people like you bitching about racism. All right.
I'm saying hire the best man for the job.
I think that's worse. I mean, I don't think there shouldn't be any discrimination, but like to force teams to interview a minority, a person of color just because they need to do it, that's also just a slap in the face to people that don't have a chance of getting the job.
Yeah, I agree. I just want the best man hired for the job. Don't matter what color you are.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And I don't think there would be any, because I really don't think, like, if these owners really thought a guy could win them a championship,
they don't give a shit about all that other stuff.
No. But to make these guys come in for an interview just because you have to.
I promise you, all these owners, their favorite color is green, bro.
Yep. Some are gold.
But yeah, green or gold. That's all that matters to them.
But I saw that and I was like, wow, what are the odds? I just thought about that. And then here we gets fired.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my fault.
He can go interview for other coaching jobs now.
Yeah. Hey.
Good for him.
His agent says he wants to be back in the NFL. Good luck.
Well, good luck.
Good luck to you, sir.
Yeah. Better hope your agent's better than you are.
That's right. That's right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna put a bow on that. Crick will be back this afternoon to talk all things college football and sports with you this afternoon. And then we'll be back tomorrow. I don't work, so we'll probably start at 8 Eastern or something like that tomorrow.
Love that.
Yeah. So you guys have a good rest of your day. I got to go to work, and hopefully today was smoother than yesterday. That's all I got to say.
We're pulling
be nice
for
to your
you,
pharmacists out there, people. Be nice to your pharmacists, okay?
That's right.
That's right. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll be back tomorrow bright and early as always. But until then,
Good luck. Good gambling.
and game on.